Okay, 17, they want A1 and A2, X coefficient and X square coefficient. One plus kx whole power 10. In that I want only A1 and A2. 1 plus 7 by 5 into A1 x coefficient plus A2 x square coefficient is 0. From that they want k. These are all actually simple things just to become familiar with the binomial theorem, not complicated. If you expand binomial theorem here, we'll get 1 plus 10c1. This is 10c0. 10c1 into kx plus 10c2 into kx whole square. So 1 plus 7 by 5 into A1 is 10k. A2 is 10c2 into k square. So this is 14k. This is 10 into 9 by 2. So 45 k square equal to 0. Okay, this is a simple low-quadratic equation. You can solve it. 45, 9 plus 5. So 45 k square plus 9k plus 5k plus 1 is 0. From these two, if I take 9k common, I'll get 5k plus 1 plus 5k plus 1 equal to 0. If I take 5k plus 1 common, I'll get 9k plus 1 is 0. So we'll get k equal to minus 1 by 5 or minus 1 by 9. Okay, just to binomial expansion only, nothing much. Okay, already completed 17? Right, people are not saying yes or no at least.
It's not done, sir.
Okay. Okay, some people may be nodding their heads in the video. Since I'm recording the class, I cannot see video of many people. I can see some people. It would be nice actually if I have some 4 or 5 TVs put in on the opposite wall where I'm standing and see 25 people here, 25 people here, something. I can see all of you. Like you see, there will be, these TV channels will have a huge wall of TVs, right? Something like that would be better. Okay, they gave this two things and they want us to find x square coefficient. Okay, let us expand this and this. 1 plus m plus n c1 into x plus m plus n c2 into x square. So this one expansion is 1 plus m minus n into minus x, m minus n c2 into minus x whole square. So this is m plus n c0, m plus n c1, m plus n c2. This is m minus n c0, m minus n c1, m minus n c2. If you want x square coefficient, you will get in three ways. The constant term here into x square term, the x term here and x term here, and the x square term here and the constant term here. When I multiply this and this, you will get m minus n c2. When I multiply this and this, I will get minus of m plus n into m minus n. And this into this is m plus n c2. Just a matter of simplification now. Coefficient of x square equal to. Okay, this is m minus n into m minus n minus 1 by 2. This is m square minus n square. This is m plus n into m plus n minus 1 c. Sorry, by 2. Okay, this also m plus, yeah, right. So this into this is m minus n whole square minus m minus n. Coming to this into this, you will get m plus n whole square minus m plus n by 2. I combine this and this together, and this separate minus m square minus n square. Here you can see plus n and minus n will cancel. A minus b whole square plus a plus b whole square is 2 times a square plus b square. So 2 times m square plus n square. This and this together is minus 2m by 2 minus of m square minus n square. 2 will get cancelled. Even m square will get cancelled. N square plus n, and directly to m, that's it, right? No, 2n square minus. Is there an option? Yes, 2n square minus n is there. Okay, so when you multiply two binomials also, we can find multiplying the similar corresponding terms, you can get x square or x or anything. If you want constant, there is only one way we can get this constant into this constant. If you want x term, two ways. This into x term there, x term here into constant there. If you want x square, this into x square term here, this into x term here, x square term into constant term here. There are three ways. Okay, everybody completed 19?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Lokeshwar, how you done yesterday?
Not good.
Maths, how many marks?
10.
Okay. Mr. Mithun, how many marks you got in maths yesterday?
14.
Okay. Sriharsha, how much you got in maths?
Sir, 26.
Good. Hemant?
32.
32. 3 to 32, right?
So 1 minute, sir. I'll check again once.
It's okay, roughly, it's not a big issue. Anybody else crossed 20 marks in maths? Okay, 21. Sigma m equal to 0 to 100. 100 cm x minus 3 whole power 100 minus m 2 power m. In this, they want x power 53. If we actually expand the sigma, you will get many binomials. Put m equal to 1, m equal to 2, m equal to 3, get sum of many binomials. In each one, you'll get x power 53 coefficient. You have to add all of them. Instead of that, this does it look like NCR, x power n minus r, y power r? Does it look like that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
this
sir.
can be written as x minus 3 plus 2 whole power m. Am I right? Whole power 100. Sorry. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Directly this is equal to this, because if you call this as x, this as y, this as x, this as y, this is your r. It looks like NCR, x power n minus r, y power r. Sigma m equal to 0 to 100 is full expansion of this.
Yes, sir.
And this is x minus 1 whole power 100. You can even write 1 minus x whole power 100, nothing wrong. The only difference between these two is the first term here will be the last term here. Order is different, right? Okay. But if you want x power 53 coefficient, that is easy. 100c 53 minus x whole power 53. In fact, I can even write 1 whole power 100 minus 53 into minus x whole power. Because of this minus, we'll also getting minus here. So minus 100c 53 x power 53.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, I got 24, sir. Sorry, before I didn't see it correct.
No problem. It's okay. By the time when you write actual advanced exam, definitely will be more mature at that time, right? Roughly an year is there when by the time you're going to write advanced exam. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Maybe 11 months. We don't know when it will be in August for you or July, depending on the situation. But at least roughly in a year. Okay. So by the time you will be very much mature. Okay. So don't be discouraged. As you are facing challenges, no, your brain will become more sharp. You'll get ideas that will be start working more, whatever it is. I generally many times say this. Each chapter is difficult. You may find it difficult first time, but each chapter is easy in one sense because the formulas are limited. Whenever you keep a grand test, in the beginning marks will be very less because you have to remember all the chapters formulas at once. But when you write some 10 grand tests, and when you are writing grand tests, other day when test is not there also, you are practicing all the chapters. So like that, if you practice some 20-30 full mains papers, sort of speed will improve by that time, and many questions you will find it routine over a period of time, at least to some level. Then, so that you can, in the exam also, you'll be able to detect the questions and do easily first, and after that you can work on other topics. So don't be discouraged with your performance. I think I told you also earlier, maybe I'm just repeating it. As long as you are not working hard, okay, you should always improve on that. But once you are working hard, studying around 11 hours a day, sincerely, apart from the including the classes, definitely sometime or other improvement will come. That is, last 4-5 years I have seen, due to the number of IITs and the seats have increased and all, some students which I thought how they will go into IIT, but they all went into IIT, which I did not expect from some students at all. Because, they have done advanced preparation and a lot of maturity might have come in the last 3 months, 2 months, even after mains exam is over. For example, your seniors now, they have solid 2 months after writing 3 mains exams. You know that? They recently wrote a 3rd mains exam, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And their advanced exam, anybody knows this year when is the advanced exam?
October 3rd, no, sir?
October 3rd, yes. So they got a complete August and complete September. So already they wrote mains exams thrice, and they have done a lot of advanced assignments were given, and all that. Of course, your seniors who don't have a good number of students who can do well, maybe, or they are not doing that well, whatever reason. But otherwise, if they wanted to do only for advanced preparation, they got solid 2 months time. So they can actually do those higher level questions at that time also. Okay, not an issue. So don't be discouraged, be positive. All right. Okay, 21 everybody clear, right? Like I heard, unless we experience it, we may not realize everything. But those are in sport, especially, they get a lot of discouraged many times. For example, this badminton and all, people join academies. Okay, right? Yeah, they may do very well in their local level, but as things get tougher, okay, they think should because if you're choosing something as a career, not only just winning a medal, after that lifelong you have to live now, you have to have a job, right? Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And they go to some level and they're neither able to come back nor able to go forward. So they go through a lot of stress. They need a lot of moral support. Like that, these 2 years, your parents or teachers or yourself has to convince every time after exam, if you're working sincerely, okay, that's obviously going to happen. Not that you study means definitely marks will come. If you study, definitely marks will come immediately, then everybody will study, right? Okay. And not only that, as I always say, if 1 lakh people study sincerely, IIT cannot give 1 lakh seats, sorry. Okay. Okay, they want A2, x square coefficient. Not x square coefficient, sorry. The question is, what is A2? Okay. So, that means what? You are expressing this in terms of 1 plus x. Some other quantity you are expressing in terms of 1 plus x. If you remember in Thales expansion, you have f of x is equal to something like some constant, something into x, something into x square, and something into x cube, so on, right? We will call this f of 0, this f dash 0, this f double dash 0 by 1 factor, f triple dash 0 by 2 factor. Am I correct or not? Yeah.
Yes.
But we also have something like a, b into x plus 1, c into x plus 2, sorry, x plus 1 whole square, d into x plus 1 whole cube, so on also. That is also there. We don't use it because we don't need for limits and all. But you can easily understand how to get a
of 0.
f of -1 here. In this, I'm asking this, not this, sorry.
Yes.
In this a is f of 0. In this, how will you find a? Put x equal to -1. How will you find b?
F dash of minus.
F dash minus.
And how will you find c?
F double dash.
F double dash -1, right? Okay. So this is like your f of x. And they are asking about a2. That is one thing. But I'll also tell you how to do by binomial theorem. But that's such a simple thing. Anybody can understand this. That when you expand this, you are going to get a0 plus a1 into 1 plus x plus a2 into 1 plus x whole square, so on. And if this is f of x, obviously a2 is f double dash -1 by 2 factor. a0 is f of -1, this is f dash -1, this is f double dash -1 by 2 factor. So what is the second derivative of this? 24x square plus 12x square plus 20x cube at x equal to -1 by 2. If I put -1, I'll get 12 minus 20 by 2 minus 8 by 2 minus 4. Method 2. Take 1 plus x as c. That is what happens. You can write x as c minus 1. The question becomes 1 plus t minus 1 whole power 4 plus t minus 1 whole power 5 equal to a0 plus a1 into t plus a2 into t square plus a3 into t cube, so on. Now you can easily see this is one binomial, this is one binomial, both are expanded and added. That's how we got this series. Am I right? So many people are there. Sometimes somebody can say yes, sometimes somebody else can say yes, right? Just saying yes only, I'm not even asking explanation. I took 1 plus x as t, x is t minus 1. So wherever x is there, I want to substitute t minus 1. Now these are not so many binomials. This is simple expansion. These are sum of two binomials. Am I correct or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now if you want t square coefficient, a2 means t square coefficient. Simply find t square coefficient in this, t square coefficient in this, and add them. That's it. So a2 equal to what is t square here? 4c2 into t power 4 minus 2 into minus 1 whole square. Here 5c3 t whole power 5 minus 3 minus 1 whole cube. So if you want a square here, it should be cube here. If you want square here, it should be square here, based on that. So this will be 6t square. This will be minus 10t square, which is minus 4t square. So a2 is a2 into t square is this. So a2 is equal to minus 4. The second one is based on binomial, and the first one is based on calculus. Then in the other question also, I did that and all that. But I can use product rule. They asked product of two binomials. There also I would have done f double dash 0 by 2 factorial for finding x square coefficient. So taking 1 plus x equal to t is a good idea for binomial theorem way. Okay, next we will do 25, then 27. This 27th question given in advanced exam once. After that, they given mains exam at least 2 or 3 times. Even this recent third attempt paper I was seeing, I found the as it is question in one paper. In mains exam, especially because of so much data we have, you can find questions are repeated. All right. 23 already completed?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, try 25 and the screen is there. Think about it. Just want to see this question. They want a constant. So here 1 minus 2x cube plus 3x power 5. When I expand, we'll get 8c0, 8c1 into 1 by x, 8c2 into 1 by x square, 8c3 into 1 by x whole cube, so on. So this into this is one constant. Here x cube and here 1 by x cube will be one constant. Here x power 5 and here 8c5 1 by x whole power 5. Also x will cancel. So there are 3 ways that x can get cancelled. We can get. So constant.
So they asked x coefficients.
X coefficient. Okay.
Only X, sir.
Only x. Okay. Then we'll get in 3 ways here. This into 1 by x here. Here already x cube. So I have to take 1 by x square to get x. This is already x power 5. So here I have to take x power 4.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, how will 1 into 8c1 1 by x will give x?
Oh, no, not that. Sorry. This doesn't. Yeah. So 1 into nothing can give you x term. X cube into x square will give x term. X power 5 into 1 by x power 4 will give x term. That's all. Thank you. So minus 2 into 8c2 plus 3 into 8c4 is x coefficient. So 8c2 is 8 into 7 by 2, 28. 8c4 is 70. Minus 56 plus 210.
Sir, it should be 3 into 85, no, sir? It's 3x power 5.
No, they don't want constant. They want x coefficient. Coefficient of x, x power 1.
Yes, sir, yes.
So, this is 10 means 46 means 1, 54. 27 directly we should not find. First of all, we should simplify the whole question in say LHS, so that the base of the binomial. Then we should do. Anyway, still any doubt about 25?
No, sir.
No. Yesterday, how were the physics and chemistry marks? Are they better than math? But physics is also tough.
Physics is also tough, sir.
And what about chemistry?
Chemistry comparatively easy, sir, but still difficult.
Okay. So for most people, highest marks are in chemistry only then. Okay, if I take x plus 1 by x power, let me write one more thing. X minus 1 by x minus x power 1 by 2. Okay, these are the two things in the within binomial. I'm simplifying. Numerator is like a cube plus b cube formula. I wrote x plus x power 1 by 3 whole cube. A cube plus b cube, I can write a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. That by denominator is same, that get cancelled. X power 1 by 3 whole square minus x power 1 by 3 into 1 plus 1 whole square. This and this are same, they'll get cancelled. You will be left with x power 1 by 3 plus 1. Here you can, x minus 1, I can write to root x minus 1 into root x plus 1. Okay, this also I can write root x whole square and take root x common, I'll get root x minus 1. This and this will cancel, I'll get root x plus 1 by root x, which is 1 plus 1 by root x. Okay, so this is 1 plus x power 1 by 3. This is like 1 plus 1 by root x. The difference is the question. So now the given question is equal to x power 1 by 3 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 by root x whole power 10, I think. Yeah, whole power 10. Now they want term independent of x, the constant. I can cancel 1 here, 1 here. Finally, I'm left with x power 1 by 3 minus 1 by x power 1 by 2 whole power 10. They have to find a term in which x is not there at all. How to do that? 3 methods. Method 1. We have a standard formula that R value for the term which is independent of x is np by p plus q. In the class, I told this formula and I derived it. Okay, that is 10 is this, P is the power of x here, Q is the power of x here. 10 into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. Okay, that is 10 by 3. This is 5 by 6. Okay, 10 by 3 into 6 by 5. This is 2, this is 3, it will be 4. So it is happening in the fifth term. R value is that. So P5, if I take, I'll get a 10C5, 10C4, sorry. X power 1 by 3 whole power 6 minus 1 by x power 1 by 2 whole power 4. This is x square cancel, this is less. So correct answer is 10C4. 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 by 24. 8 3s, 3 3s, 210. Sorry, I erased. I hope everybody clear? The first part I erased. I hope you copied by this now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here the binomial part is there, but mostly simplifying the big expression into a very simple expression. Proving the given binomial is equal to this is the major part. Of that independent of x, so this is one thing you can do. If I take LCM here, I'll get x power 5 by 6 minus 1 whole power 10. Or let me write x power 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 by x power 1 by 2 whole power 10. This is x power 5 by 6 minus 1 whole power 10 by x power 5. Okay, now already here x power 5 is there. If you want term independent of x, here also I should get the power x power 5. For that, the power of this should be 6. So we can easily understand if I take 10C4, x power 5 by 6 whole power 6 minus 1 whole power 4 by x power 5, they will get cancelled. I'll get 10C4. So power 6 I have to take this is easy to realize here. Method 3, if you don't remember method 1 formula, you have to write TR plus 1. In that, find x coefficient and equate it to 0. If somebody finds in TR plus 1, what is x coefficient? They are going to get 1 by 3 into 10 minus r minus 1 by 2 into r. That should be 0. This is the power of x that you are going to get in general term. And that you have to equate it to 0 if you don't remember this formula. If you want x power m coefficient, you have to take np minus m by p plus 2. That was the formula. If you want term independent of x, np by p plus 2. We derived also. Okay, everybody clear about this question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to give some idea about trinomial theorem or multinomial theorem. Okay, multinomial theorem. I'll give the proof of this that will be based on permutation combination, but for the purpose of writing, is just one simple statement. Let's say I have x plus y plus z plus w plus l whole power n. Till now we are dealing with two things. What you have 5 terms, and when you expand, what will come. So I don't want to write all the terms, and there's nothing called first term, second term here because there is no proper order to define it. Should increase the powers of x or y or z, and within that, okay, a lot of things. But whichever term you take, the degree should be n. Correct, na? What I mean by degree. For example, if I take x plus y plus z plus w plus l power 30, one of the term will maybe x power 30, another term may be x power 20 into y power 10, another term may be x power 5 into y power 7 into z power 6 into w power 4, l power something. Whatever it is, the sum of all the powers should be always 30, sorry, because you are multiplying 30 brackets, means you are multiplying 30 variables. You might have chosen to multiply all x or some x or some y or some l, but the number of things that you are multiplying, identities, are only 30. That's why the powers may be different, but some of the powers should be always 30. For example, here x power 30, in this what the power of y 0, power of z is 0. Some powers may be 0, some terms may be missing. Okay, but whatever are there, the sum of the powers should be 30. Okay, so coefficient of x power a into y power b into z power c into w power d into l power e, where a, b, c, d, e are z plus positive integers. Now, how should I write whole numbers? So you can write whole numbers. Therefore, 0 or positive. Okay, a, b, c, d, e are whole numbers, and not just whole numbers. Their sum is 30. A plus b plus c plus d plus e equal to 30. The coefficient of this, where a, b, c, d all are whole numbers. Some of them may be zeros, ones, twos, but some of them should be 30. Here in this case, instead of 30, I want to write n. I took 30 as an example. Okay, let us write n. So in this, the coefficient of this is n factorial by a factorial, b factorial, c factorial, d factorial, e factorial. This factorial by this factorial, this factorial, this factorial, this factorial, this factorial. Okay, everybody wrote this statement?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll be using in some questions definitely. Of course, this is a coefficient of this. Is this in which expansion? I told you already. It is in the expansion of x plus y plus z plus w plus l whole power n. Okay. If you want, you can write in the expansion of, then continuation this you can write if you want. Okay. Now coming to our regular binomial, if we take x plus y whole power 10, we are getting some term like 10c3 x power 7 y cube, 10c4 x power 6 y power 4, so on. Correct? What is this 10c3? 10 factorial by 7 factorial 3 factorial. Correct? What is this 10c4? 10 factorial by 4 factorial 6 factorial. You can see the power of x is 7 here, power of y is 3 here. You got 7 factorial 3 factorial. Here power of x is 6, power of y is 4. You got 10 factorial by 4 factorial 6 factorial. It looks like this formula only, right?
Yes, sir.
So if
Yes,
you want
sir.
x power k, y power 10 minus k, or x power 10 minus k, y power k, based on this formula, it should be 10 factorial by 10 minus k factorial and k factorial, and that we are calling it 10c. Okay. So, but anyway, based on permutation combination, I'll give some explanation. Some of you may not understand. Don't worry. When we finish permutation combinations and come back here, it's a very easy thing. But I'll give you a hint and leave it. Okay. Let us say it is like a, for me, like teaching permutation combinations whole lesson only, but it's okay. I'll try to give some idea. Let us say there are two cities, three cities A, B, C. Okay. From here to here, there is one road like this, there is one road like this, there is one road like this, there is one road like this. You can choose any one of the roads. Okay. For example, you may come from Hyderabad to Visakhapatnam. Okay. Or Hyderabad to Vijayawada via this one, via this one. There may be different routes. Okay. Similarly, let us say from this place to this place you want to go, there are 3 roadways are there. Okay. Now, if you want to go from here to here, total how many roadways are there? That is road 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5, 6, 7.
Well,
This is road 1 here and then road 5 here. Road 1 here and then road 6 here. Road 1 here, road 7. If even after choosing road 1, there are 3 choices. If you choose road 2, again there are 3 choices. If you choose road 3, again there are 3 choices. If you choose road 4, again there are 3 choices. So when you write the road, 1, 5 is one way of going it. 1, 6, 1, 7, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 3, 5, 3, 6, 3, 7, 4, 5, 4, 6, 4, 7. Total how many ways are there?
7, 6.
Huh?
12.
12, right? 3,
Yes,
3, 3, 3. With this 3 ways, with this 3 ways, with this ways. Okay. So I added 3 plus 3 plus 3 4 times. It will be 4 into 3. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So whenever you want to do 2 activities, one after another, for doing this, if there are m ways, for doing this n ways, the doing total is m into n ways. Okay, this is a fundamental formula in permutation combination chapter. Okay. For example, if somebody has, let us say, 5 trousers and 4 shirts. Okay. Some combination may look odd, but let us not worry about whether they look nice or not. Okay. How many ways you can wear a trouser and a shirt?
20. 20.
20. Directly 5 into 4, 20. Okay. If they look odd, it is fashion. That's it. Earlier, when things are torn, people used to feel shy to wear it. Okay. Now, no problem. When they're torn, they're faded, anything you can wear. Okay. I think companies, the damaged piece also they want to sell. That's why they started this new trend, I guess. Okay, anyway, coming to this. Yeah. Now, let us say I have A, B, C, D, some L, M, N. Okay, I have 7 alphabets with me. I have 7 alphabets with me. I want to make 4-letter English words. Okay. Why all that? Let me directly. I want to make 8-letter English words using all of 7 letters. Sorry, there are 7 alphabets, and I have to make a 7-letter English word. Okay, using them. Nothing should be repeated without repetition. I cannot write L twice, A twice, A once, B once, C once. And the words may not have a meaning in English dictionary. You may not find them. Don't worry. They're just some code language. Okay, how to make a code word using this. Okay, here what I can write? How many letters I can write?
7.
7.
Here how many letters I can write?
6.
6. Because what I wrote here I cannot write now. If I write L here, I cannot write L. For this 5, for this 4, for this 3, for this 2, okay, like that you will have. So basically there are 7 ways for filling this, 6 ways for filling this, 5 ways, 4 ways, 3 ways, 2 ways, 1 way. So that is total number of ways of doing it. I have to multiply 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 4. That is 7 factorial. But what if I'll remove this B and write A, remove this B and write A. A 3 times and D, L, M, N. Total 7 places only. I have to fill it. Do you think still answer will be 7 factorial?
No, sir.
No. It is 7 factorial by 3 factorial. You know why? Earlier when A was here, B was here, C is here, others are fixed. Or one time B is here, C is here, A is here. Or another time B here, A here, C here. Now they are all A only. So all are same, na? Okay. How many of them became same? I have to fill 3 places using ABC. How many ways? 3 factorial ways. 3 into 2 into 1. 3 ways for filling this, 2 ways for filling this, 1 way for filling. But all those 3 factorial words will become 1 word only, na? Yes or not?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So by taking ABC are equal as A, out some words will become 1 word, another set of words will become 1 word. Instead of 6 words, they all is 1 word. Instead of another 6 words, they all 1 word. Another of 6 words, another 1 word only. Okay. So earlier whatever is answer, 1/6 of that will be the answer. That's why I have to divide with 3 factors. Let us say I'll remove M and write L here. Because 2 things are same, I have to divide with 1 more 2 factorial. Because some more words will become same. 2 words will become 1 word, 2 words will become 1 word. Right? Okay. So anyway, as I said, you may not be able to fully comprehend because I'm not explaining in detail. Now, I just want to tell you one simple formula. Based on this, if we have some A 4 times, B 3 times, and C some 6 times. This is 4, this is 3, this is 6. If you have 13 items and you want to arrange them in 13 places, normally 13 factorial. But if they are identical like this, I have to divide it 4 factorial, 3 factorial, 6 factorial. This will give you how many ways you can arrange these 13 letters when things are identical. Okay. This is a formula and permutation combination. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, because we have not done extensive study about this, some people may not understand. Based on this concept, we got multinomial theorem. Why? Let us say I want to take x plus y plus z plus w plus whole power 40. I am interested in x power 10 into y power 7 into z power 4 into w power 11, 29, 19. Okay, that's I want this. That means what? I am multiplying 40 brackets. I want x power 10 means in 10 brackets I have to multiply x. I can choose which 10 brackets I can choose. In rest of the brackets, in some 7 brackets I have to multiply y. So out of these 4, what I am using, I'll write below. Out of these 4, what I am using, I have to write below. Out of these 4, what I am using. At the end of the full list, I should have written x 10 places, y 7 places, z 4 places, w 19 places. Am I right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In each bracket, I have to take something and multiply something here, multiply something here, multiply something. Whichever what I used, I wrote down. At the end of that, I would have written x 10 times, y 7 times, z 4 times, w 19. How many ways I arrange? That many ways this will come. This coefficient will come. The term. So that will be 40 factorial by, because 10 are identical. 10 factorial, 7 factorial, 4 factorial, 19 factorial. So this is some background of how the multinomial theorem came. But still, after doing permutation combinations at least for 3-4 days, when you come back and discuss, you'll be able to understand just like that. Okay. So we'll be using multinomial theorem in some questions tomorrow. Okay. Then you'll have an idea. It can be done by binomial theorem. It can be done by multinomial theorem. Both some questions are there. Okay. You try even numbers up to whatever odd number I discussed. All right. Thank you.